Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. As it dey do waiting, as it dey hurts. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? So, guys, Fina said in one of her TikTok live that the reason why she's rooting for Baye, it is not because of Baye as a person, but because of a level up reason. You understand? And the reason why she's not rooting for Adekunle, it is because of Adekunle is in a ship with someone she do not like. That is one reason why me I like Fina. She would say it pop and plain. She know the mind words at all. She know they pretend. And she also said the reason why she did not root for Doyin, it's because her and Doyin is not that close. She said her and Doyin and Adekunle, they are not that close, but they are cool. You get? So the person she's more closer to amongst them is Baye, and hence she's rooting for Baye. And she went further to explain why she's rooting for Pere, as Pere had her back when she was in the house, and CeCe also, while that she really likes CeCe. She explained herself up and plain. Who know like her, make it then go hug transformer. They've been coming for her because she was rooting for Baye at the same time, rooting for Pere and CeCe. People were like, stay one place, do this, do that. I'm like, the last time I said, you cannot control this housemate or people on how to vote. You as a viewer, you owe yourself to go do the needful. That is just it. You don't look on the celebrities. They would only do the least they can do. The people that vote most is people like you and I, who is watching this show. So in that vein, hope you have been voting for your fave. Voting would end tomorrow. Do not forget that. Vote like never before. Okay. Meanwhile, Alex posted this and said on Twitter, "Who took my powder? I am almost ready. Oh, you will have to explain to me how TikTok live works. I'll be asking questions. My shoes are ready." She posted this because she wanted to have a TikTok live with her fans. Meanwhile, the picture of the person she used there is Fraud. Do you know why she used this picture? So she went out with Fraud and Prince. Was it not the day before yesterday? And then she actually confessed to Fraud that she planned it with Soma to actually make the guys dress. Dressed like a woman, and Fraud do not find her funny. Fraud actually left the car immediately. She said that and was like, wait, so you pranked on us? It was not funny. I laughed her. So she still came on Twitter and still be looking for Fraud trouble. Meanwhile, let's go back to the house, and I will be starting with Percy, Mercy, and Pere. Guys, these people are the ones giving us the content this final week. They have given us content to the extent. I'm very sure the content Pere is giving in the like, and to the extent he said he want them to postpone this show to extra 1 week. And Mercy was like, oh, you want them to postpone the show? All this why? This is my first time seeing you genuinely happy. All this why? Since the 9th week, from first week to now, I've not seen you completely happy until this week. Mercy was like, it is because of me in your life. That is why you're happy, And this is actually funny. Like play, this is not the enter Jeromeo, because they had this conversation at the garden where they were discussing. The camera ensued on them. Camera just they follow them back to back, because by the way now then they give us content now. So they were having this conversation where Mercy was telling Pere that she would never have a team with him, but they are going to be good friends outside. That Pere would enjoy the friendship, but they would never have a thing. So Pere was like, why can't we date? Why can't we have a thing? And Mercy was like that she has somebody outside. Pere was like something that would not even work out again, And she now said, even if it didn't work out, the person I would go for is white money, because I saw his heart. This way me and they do here and I play. I just did laugh. I was like, hey, so Pere even was laughing, and then Cross joined them. And then when she was saying all of that about white money, then Cross was like, are you being serious about what you're saying now, or you're just capping? And she said she was being serious. Now the question is, do you think this thing is still a game for Mercy, or she's being serious? And she was even asking the guys them that the kisses she had, was it that serious? Was it that deep? Is it what for the guys to actually, her man outside to actually leave her? At the point she was like, he should just even go safe. Pere don't laugh and was saying this girl is smart, and Cross was like, of course, and I think a winner will not be smart. So I think in their minds they know she's playing a game. Hence, Pere is playing that game too. Of course, the two of them are playing a game. There is no how I would feel that that is a deep whatever. Because I remember the time Cross and Pere was having a conversation about fake ships in the house, that some gel and Adenita are fake. You know, they said especially some gel. And then Pere now said he cannot see himself stuck with one lady in this house. Everywhere they go, they will be going together. And then Cross was like, why not? If you see somebody you like, you would actually do that. Pere was like, see person what I like for this house. So I don't think whatever he's trying to do now with Mercy, because now he's telling Mercy that they would, they would discuss this matter outside of that. They will revisit the matter outside of that. So I'm like, hey, which people these people want use play like this? This cruise, they sweet though, So guys, do you think this is getting to something else? You think they've started catching feelings for each other? But one thing is for sure, I'm very sure this pool party, we're gonna be seeing more cases from the Percy ship. Percy, which one? Any which ways? Pere and Mercy. Do you think feelings on the enter or it's still cruise? To me, I feel it's still cruise, or these people know what they are doing, Meanwhile, Mercy is saying we have full chest about white money. Do you think she's trying to get white money fans on her side? Just let me know what you think. I don't laugh there with these two. Now that they give us content. Skipping that of Percy, Mercy and Pere, let's talk about CeCe. Guys, I don't know how this will come up from CeCe fans or however people take it. Me, I no send. I would always say how I feel. I think CeCe is she's a jealous person. Like she envies people. Do you know why I'm saying this? Okay. Remember yesterday she was having a long conversation with Cross, and she still actually told Cross that I hope you're not angry about how I told you to let Adekunle host that cultural day. Cross now explained to her and said, I know you will get to this. Anyways, when you told me, I let my ego down, reason that maybe it's gonna be for our own good, and I let it be. While she was having that convo, she had a way of putting Venita and saying that, see me, let Cross know. She was trying to send a message to Cross so that Cross will not feel bad, letting Cross know that she has stage fright, you understand, whenever she comes to the stage in this biggie's house, and why she's somebody that has hosted even in Unilag, that is a university here in Nigeria, but there was nothing like that. But now in Biggie's house, she's having this fright, and then she now said she's a very creative person, even that's why if they look Venita, I would say she not even rich. Are they creative? I'm like, hey, why mentioning Venita now when you're trying to, give yourself self-appraisal? I don't understand. She's this person that I've noticed that she's envy. Now, why did I say that again? Okay, she's trying to claim Miss Perfect, like she over Sabi. I don't know how you will say it, because of course I know this video now. Comments go full with you don't use thing. I beg blogger, leave this out of your mouth. I do not care. You not go tell me who I go talk about. I will talk and say whatever I feel that is right and how I see it. If you don't see it that way, then it is fine. You can let me know what you feel. So she now said something. They were having this convo where she's saying that she knows all the housemates. Like she knows them in total, everywhere she knows them, and then Adekunle was like, people are playing game, you cannot say you really know people. There she was like, that means you did not know me, you did not watch my season. I know everybody. That is why I was able to know that Doyin is fake. Her friendship to me is fake. I'm like, anti-sabi all. And the funny thing is, she tends to claim to know about others, but she does not know about herself. That is the surprising thing. That is why I say we keep living in a world where to call pots black. And when she mentioned that Doyin's name, Baye was there. She came to cook for herself. Baye just turned back, look at her when she mentioned Doyin's name. She was like, see, I know many people for this house. So if I keep quiet, it's just that I just choose to keep quiet. I'm like, why is it that CeCe always have this in mind, to always feel bitter, or to always, come off like, I don't know, but to me, I think that part of her no just jig at all, But if there's one thing I'm loving about her this season, is her dressing. This final season, and she's going to give us back to back. I am really enjoying how she looks. But you see, for some of the things she does here, it is an X for me. I don't like it. I said what I said, CeCe fans, feel free to roast me in the comment section. I am your barbecue fish, exactly. Meanwhile, let's continue. Coming from Antona Cantona, Biggie, cancel the strikes now. Now, talking about cancel the strikes, this person is referring to Baye. And now, one person who has been the major topic on the social space is Baye. People are like, her pity party is just too much. She will just look for where camera is. She will go to the garden and start showing herself and start trying to do this and that. I'm like, in my mind, which people do you now want her to talk to? The same people who see her as something else. The same people that have made it obvious that they do not really like her. The person she would have gotten a bit close to is Mercy. And Mercy is with Pere. So what do you want her to do? To go and meet CeCe? Or Adekunle, who has been looking for ways to poke her? Now, can you guys be serious? Have you guys been really watching this final week? Do you notice that Adekunle is indirectly looking for Ilebaye's mouth? Have you guys noticed it? There's a way he does talk to her and he keeps expecting a reaction, but she never gives him that reaction. because he has seen that, oh, this girl is a troublemaker, go they keep they do this thing, Okay, let me just give one example. He's actually making everything like a topic whenever it concerns Ilebaye. He drops meat in the sink, and Ilebaye wanted to cook and remove the meat. She was like, who come out them? Why you come out them? I want soften the meat. And she was like, I don't want to wash my hand inside the meat. He was like, okay, but what I'm trying to say is put it back when you finish. And she said, okay. Many times he has done some things like not like he cannot have a conversation with her. I don't know how to explain this for people to get me without some of this fan base is trying to say I'm trying to. But the thing is, this guy Adekunle has been looking for ways to make Ilebaye have issue with him. Imagine, let me use this one for a perfect example. He was sitting at that garden and Ilebaye passed with her food, because his leg was on the road. She passed. After eating, then she mistakenly poured Fanta on the floor. So now she needed to pass again. And she was like, Adekunle, please, sorry. He was like, if you want to pass again, follow the other way. Meaning she should pass through those chairs. If it was CeCe or Mercy, would Adekunle say those things to her? And she accepted, yes, that she'll pass through those places, he told her. What he's expecting is, what will I pass through there? Is the road not free or anything? What I'm trying to say is, how people are seeing how some of this housemates come up with this girl, but when she reacts, people will say, she don't define pity, she don't do this. To me, I feel if you buy a tribe, hold on strong and keep voting for her. I don't know, let shit come your way of what they are saying about her. Of course, I've noticed some things about the Baye tribe already. They know they send about this pity strategy. Now, people are saying, she's going to the garden, like holding herself like she's somebody did anything to her. Now my question is, whom do you want Ilebaye to be close to in the house? Whom do you think she'll be free with? Because of course none of that housemate got her back. So you want her to be dining or laughing with them. The best thing she could do is go one corner and sleep. And you people say she don't monitor the camera where she go to stay. Where camera no conde? Where camera no conde? Is she the one controlling the camera? The cameramen, they do not know how to shift the camera from her. I beg you people should let that girl breathe. Enough is enough, I beg. Any move she make, people would actually look for something to say. By the way, other housemates are there. It is a game. They should play their own game, which they are doing. So it's fine. Coming from Mayowa, she don't reach garden. If na give her win, while I don't spoil this show, cause people go triple this victim play. And then this person replies, see, she they do like house girl where madam no they allow interact with family members. People supporting this behavior they try. Now tell me, whom do you want her to talk to? When I discuss something, I like bringing proof so that I no go say Mimi is bringing this thing up. I can't. It is so annoying. She has mastered where the cameras are, always making herself look like someone in poverty in front of camera. This is the narrative you people are selling, and you forget that the more you're even saying this about her, people are going to her to check her out and still have that pity that people are talking about. She does not have anyone in that house. They do not like her, so she should go and start hugging them. If she go now, I will say she they find trouble. Now, so she they do, acting like housemaid where the madam they maltreat, very manipulative, no mind them, very annoying girl. The only thing I want her to do is she should not go and drink anything. She should not drink more than her capacity, because as you see her there, she's taking many things in and she would easily react when she takes drink. That is the thing. Coming from Ilebaye's accent, from garden to bed, then to winning tax, no free show for you all. Your faith should entertain you. We don't want to poke OGs. Let the best victim actor win. Law, if he is a runner, I will add this though. It's highly impossible to play a victim where they aren't bullied. So cheers and vote for Ilebaye while at it. Exactly, this person has a point. You cannot play a victim where there is no bullies. Of course, out of 20 housemates next year, 15 will play pity card, and it is fine. If you play the pity card, it work for you, then it is fine. You think you want to tell me that people are looking at pity card, that's why they are voting in Ilebaye? I think that is a lie. That is a lie. By the way, these housemates are actually coming for her. Did you watch Angel's interview? She said in as much as she said that Ilebaye tries to, there is how she would just trigger you and then she would be. And she also said that this housemate literally are not helping Magda, and which is the fact. When we they see through, make we they talk am. Coming from Renny Zion, Omo Mercy had carried her Pere away from the table. That baby is a babe. I have been observing her closely. She could be everything, but toxicity is not for her. She read the atmosphere very fast. She knows when to draw the line. Too mature. Vote Pere. Yes, when CeCe was saying all of that, she was saying Mercy took Pere out of the table and they had to go to the garden. That's where they start having their conversation about relationship and all that. Coming from Rose, no matter how hard Una try to gaslight me on this app, I see these three things. Pere checks Alex for sheep. Pere never wanted to ship with CeCe. In Pere's voice, I don't see her in that way. Mercy was the one who gave herself to Pere on a platter of gold. Now the thing is, Mercy asked Pere about the BBN stars that he had something with, and Pere said he had never had anything with any BBN female. But guess what? Pere was the same person who told Cross that, the one person why I don't do something for this house now, Venita. So I don't know why he but anyways, I'm not expecting him to tell Mercy the truth anyways, because they are there cruising. So guys, I don't talk as I talk finish. So I have left the comment section very open and free for you guys to do it whatever you want to do it. If you choose to be civil, fine. If you choose not, then it is also fine. It is okay if we don't share the same perception about things, and it is okay if you think calling me names will make you happy, then it is fine. For now, it is a goodbye, and thank you so much for sailing with me. To my lovers and to my haters, I know people who would be like, you don't like my favor and all of that. Do not forget, all of una join. I love you guys because you all make up this show, and you guys made this show interesting. You guys make my page interesting. So it is love from my end. Bye bye.